Hello, I am Bert Janssen. Welcome back to the series of short videos in which I explain the book, The Organizing Principle, There Are No Coincidences. In the previous video, I have shown how the organizing principle is connected to life as we know it, through its ultimate tool, squaring the circle, or the shape of spirit. And life is regulated by the seasons, by the flow of time. Without time, nothing exists. From the dawn of humanity, we have been keeping track of time. The movements of the sun, the moon, the seasons, and we have tried to capture the flow of time by using calendars. One of the most famous of these calendars is a Maya calendar called the Tzolk'in. This Tzolk'in consists of 13 periods of 20 days, making 260 days, leaving 105 days to make a full solar year. These numbers, 260 and 105, are in a very intriguing way connected to the shape of spirit. When we divide a circle in 365 equal parts, a pie slice of 105 days, being 365 days minus 260 days, will have an angle of 103.56 degrees. While the angle created by squaring the circle is 103.52 degrees. In other words, the numbers 260 and 105, which form the core of the Maya calendar, define squaring the circle with a stunning precision of 99.96%. But there is even another connection. Izapa is, for all kinds of reasons, considered to be the place where the Maya calendar was created. The latitude at which Izapa can be found, 14.9 degrees, features an element that is reflected in the Maya calendar. Since Izapa is located between the Tropic of Cancer and the equator, there will be certain days during the year that the sun at noon, as seen from Izapa, will be in the north, and other days the sun will be seen in the south. The number of days that the sun will be in the south at noon, as seen from Izapa, is 260. And the number of days that the sun can be seen in the north is 105. The numbers that form the core of the Maya calendar. But there is even another connection. As we have already seen in the previous video, the tropics define squaring the circle. Starting with this squaring the circle, we can construct a new circle using the square and the circle, the perimeter of the Earth. We can now draw a line starting at the center, passing through the intersection point of the square and the newly constructed circle, and ending at the original circle. The point where this line ends at the circle indicates the latitude of Isapa with a precision of 98%. So, the Maya calendar is not only through the numbers 260 and 105 connected to squaring the circle, to the shape of spirit, and with that to the organizing principle, but also geographically by means of Isapa. Now, this is just one example. And it is not only ancient calendars that show this connection, but also more modern timekeeping devices, watches. Nearly all advertisement of analog watches show the time 10 past 10 or 10 to 2, which is very fascinating, because it is the closest you can get to squaring the circle using a watch. Somehow, it is very pleasing to our eyes to see a watch indicating the time 10 past 10 or 10 to 2. In other words, it's very pleasing for our eyes to see a watch indicating squaring the circle, the shape of spirit, as if we recognize it on a deeper, on an unconscious level. And we do, as we will see when we get back to Carl Gustav Jung, his mandalas, and his work on synchronicities, and the subliminal transfer of information. So, the organizing principle is not only connected to the cycles of life and to the flow of time, but also to the ways we keep track of time and how we express time. In a future video, I will show that although it is connected to it, time is not a relevant factor for the organizing principle. But I will first focus on pi, the mysterious number that is at the heart of squaring the circle, at the heart of the shape of spirit. I see you in the next video.